Hi Taurus, welcome to September. This is Teresa by Tarot from Tarot by T. I'm going to call in some good energy before I start your reading. So this month we have a new moon in Virgo, which is favorable to your sign. That's on September 6th. And Mars, we start out the month with Mars in Virgo, and then he moves into Libra, which is, we'll see, it's ruled by Venus, which is one of your rulers. And then we have the full moon in Pisces, which is also favorable to your sign, and that's going to be on the 20th of September. And we'll get into the astrology later. Let's just see what Taurus needs to know about love this month for September 2020. What is coming up for Taurus in September 2021? What is coming up for Taurus this month? What do we need to know about love and relationships for Taurus in September 2021? What does Taurus need to know? The Four of Swords. The Queen of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Justice card, the King of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Pentacles. And the card at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. Okay. So you start the month off with the Four of Swords crossed by the Queen of Cups. So the Four of Swords energy is about taking time out to rest. I feel like you've been doing a lot, juggling a lot of stuff, and maybe even feeling overwhelmed, overworked. I feel like last month was a maybe very busy month for Taurus. And now you're like, I need a break. I need to recharge. I need rest. The Four of Swords is also, sometimes if you're in a relationship, maybe you need to take a break from that relationship for a little while. There might have been someone in your life that you just needed a break from. So you're kind of just resting and thinking and healing. You might be healing from a breakup or healing from something in the recent past. Because I'm also seeing the Five of Pentacles here, which is a card of feeling isolated, feeling lonely. You might be worried about finances or just feeling cut off from loved ones. You might be even feeling in the past insecure, not good enough. Maybe a relationship made you feel that you weren't worthy in some way. And so there could have been a breakup. Now you have the Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups energy, you could be dealing with someone who is a water sign. That would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe you feel like sometimes the Queen of crossing you can be someone who's working against you. But it could mean maybe you need to get in touch with your emotions. You know, you've been feeling sorry for yourself. The Queen of Cups is also someone who's very compassionate, has a lot of compassion. Maybe you're having compassion for someone. Because this Five of Pentacles energy, if this is not you, you could be helping someone through a difficult time. Maybe you were busy helping somebody else who was going through a depression or feeling, isolated, feeling financially, just feeling insecure. And maybe you gave a lot into that relationship or that situation, and now you need a break. It's like, I need a rest. Because you have this Nine of Wands card here, which is a card of, it's like you've been struggling. It's a card of feeling like, I just want to quit. I can't take it anymore. Like, I'm giving. I'm working toward this goal. Giving all my energy to this relationship, and I'm not getting anywhere, and maybe I should just walk away. Maybe I should just quit because it's just too hard. It's too difficult. Now, the Nine of Wands it says don't give up because you're almost near the end of your journey of, when you get to the 10, then your burdens are over. You reach the, as far as you can go with the burden. It's time to put it down. So the struggle is almost over. I feel like you're coming to the almost near the end of a struggle. And this could be with a relationship with someone that I feel like you've been giving too much to. And it's not been giving back to you. Or you're not, it's just been draining you. So maybe you're coming to the end of the line where you decide, I just can't give anymore. I've given as much as I could give. And, but I feel like also with the 9 of Wands, you may think that you're done, but don't be surprised if it pops up again, and you have to revisit some issue that you thought you had resolved. You have the 6 of Cups in the recent past. The 6 of Cups is about healing from the past, and moving on toward the future and toward a better future. So you might be thinking like, okay, I just can't deal with this. You might be leaving one relationship behind because it's just too much work and you're just giving too much, and you might be thinking, I need to move on to something new. And the 6 of Cups can mean that energy of improvement. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to make the same mistakes again in the next situation. The 6 of Cups can also mean connecting with someone from the past. It means kind of both. Like in some cases, it has a strong connection with the past. So what that means, it could mean that you've known this person for a long time. You've been with them a long time. It could even be a past life connection. You have some karma with this person. That's why it's been so difficult. You have to but you're coming to the end of that karmic obligation. And you're going to start moving into a better direction, into the future. It's about learning lessons, healing. You're healing something. I feel like something needs to be healed. The Justice card is coming up in the future with the King of Swords. Now, both of these cards can represent some kind of legal situation, because the King of Swords can represent law, the legal, but it can also represent someone who's an air sign, like a Libra or an Aquarius or Gemini. So someone new could be coming into your life, but I feel like because it's a king, it's someone you know from the past. So someone that you've known from the past might be in your future. And the Justice card, this is a great card because it means justice will be done. A fair decision will be made. So if there's some kind of legal situation that you're working out, don't worry about it. It's going to resolve in a fair way. If you're worried about someone not treating you the right way, like some injustice, justice can also represent karma, that you've been dealing with some kind of karmic situation in a relationship, and now that's coming to an end, but now you have this, I feel like there's going to be karmic reward also, because coming up in the future, you have a potential for a new connection. Or if it's not a new connection, it could be reconnecting with someone from the past and reestablishing a connection. Because I'm seeing these two twos. 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Pentacles is about juggling. You've been juggling a lot of projects, or juggling 2 people. Maybe you're getting out of one relationship, but you're dating another relationship, and you've been trying to figure out, what do I choose? Where do I put my energy? Because you can't keep it up. You can't keep putting your energy all over the place. At some point, you have to give something up. So you're going to come to a point this month where you're going to have to decide, what do I keep and what do I let go? Because I can't do it all. Whether that's working 2 jobs or having 2 relationships, it's just too much energy. It's taking too much energy out of you. You need to focus on what's important to you. And in your environment, you have this 2 of Cups. And you have the potential to have a soulmate connection with someone. And it could be this King of Swords. And the King of Swords energy can also mean that you are sitting there trying to decide. It's about separating what's real from what's not real. Making a decision, because sometimes the Queen of Cups can mean making a decision based on your heart. So you might have been staying in a relationship because you felt compassion for this person, because, well, you really care about that person, but it may not have been the best relationship for you. But your love, you love the person and you feel, and so your love is making you make the decision. When you get to the King of Swords energy, you're not letting your heart rule your head. The King of Swords does not let his heart rule his head. The King of Swords looks at the facts and says, okay, what makes more sense here? Do I waste my time over someone that is really draining me and not giving enough back in the relationship? Or do I, go in search of a more equal partnership, a more just partnership, more balanced, where I'm giving love, but I'm also receiving love? So that could be an issue that comes up this month too. Now, this Two of Cups is a time card. Well, you have a couple of time cards here. The first time card is a 2-week time period because you have this Wheel of Fortune. So it could be that in the middle of the month, some unexpected thing happens. You have this Wheel of Fortune. That's like things are changing. So if you've been going through a difficult time with a relationship, or even with love, or even with finances, things are going to be changing. The Wheel of Fortune means your luck, it's turning. And things are going to start getting better. So hang in there. That's, don't give up on your dream or your goals, because things are going to start to change soon. And it could be through this King of Swords energy coming in, justice coming in. Like there's going to be, so if you've been sacrificing a lot in one relationship and then you decide to let it go, you're going to get like some type of karmic reward for all the effort you've made. So it may come in with a new relationship that's actually going to give you what you need. Because you have this Ace of Pentacles as the outcome. And that's a great card of manifestation. It means you're going to get tangible results. So whatever you're trying to work out, whatever goal you're working toward, it can mean a new opportunity coming in. That's going to be very successful. That could be a love relationship, because you have the Two of Cups here. It could also be a new job, a job offer that brings in more money, wealth, security. Now, the Two of Cups, I feel like something is going to start to change in the middle of September. This card, as a time card, it relates to December, January, February. So I feel like by the end of the year, you might be in a totally different situation. So you could be in a new job or a new relationship, but things are going to start to happen in September. So some new energy is going to start to come in. And it may involve you realizing what your limits are, what your capabilities are, and saying, I have to let this go. So you might be leaving a relationship behind that was draining you, taking time out to heal, and then a new energy comes in, a new relationship or a new partnership comes in unexpectedly, because the Wheel of Fortune usually means unexpected. Usually you don't see it coming, and all of a sudden, wow, here I am. So prepare for, think positive. Don't waste your time on something that's been draining you. Release it, learn from it, and move on. Because you can't keep it up. Your health will suffer if you keep, running all over the place, trying to do everything for everybody. You need to take time out to rest and to heal. You need to take care of you as well as others. You can't just focus on other. You have to learn to balance the energy so that you can recharge and be healthy enough to give the next day. But with the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like there's positive energy coming in, probably more toward the middle and the end of the month, or even the end of the year. So between now, mid-September to the end of the year, things are going to be changing big time. And I think you'll be happy with the changes. So the new moon in Virgo is in your 5th house, and it's trining Uranus. So you are going through, the 5th house is the house of children. It's the house of creative projects. It's the house of romance. So you could have a new beginning. It could. I feel like this is what I'm feeling. It's two things. You could have a new beginning that brings a lot of joy in your life, like a new romance. But it could also be a new job where you're doing something really creative and you're really enjoying what you're doing. So either you're having fun with this person that you met, like that you're connecting with. And it comes out of the blue, because Uranus is like surprise. It's a very surprise energy. You don't know what's going to happen. You can't like predict what Uranus is going to bring. But I know it'll be positive because it's a trine. And Uranus is in your first house. So you're ready for change. You're ripe for change. You're tired of the same old, same old. So, and Mars is in the fifth house too. That can bring a sexual relationship. The fifth house relates to sex too. Pleasure, having fun, going out. So you're going to be going out more or getting out more. And you could be attracting someone that you have a strong physical connection to. It could be a very, a lot of chemistry. Pluto is in your ninth house and Venus is in the sixth. So Venus in the sixth house, work matters are going to be more harmonious because the sixth house is, employment and work. But there is someone with Pluto in the ninth and squaring Venus, there could be some power struggles. Maybe there's some kind of legal thing. Sometimes Pluto in the ninth house can represent legal issues, higher education, publishing, long distance travel. There could be some conflict that comes up around those issues in September. Mercury is also in your sixth house, so you need to communicate. You might have some kind of misunderstanding with someone or an authority figure. You might need to talk it out. But I think that with Venus in Libra, Venus is at home in Libra. So I think you're going to be able to work it through. If you have a problem at work with colleagues or whatever, if you talk about it, you can come to some kind of fair agreement. Jupiter's in your fifth house, and Mercury is trining Jupiter at this new moon. Jupiter brings abundance and opportunity. So you're going to have some career opportunity coming through. And it could be that, you're wanting to sign a contract or you're talking to someone about a new job opportunity that can bring in money. Jupiter usually brings in abundance. And if there's Pluto can represent power. So you could be connecting with people that are powerful. Maybe there's someone that wants to doesn't want you to move on to this new opportunity. I don't know. So there could be some conflict or power struggles. Saturn is in your 10th house with Jupiter. They're not conjunct or anything, but Saturn is still there. Saturn's bringing responsibility, recognition, reward for hard work. And it is Saturn sextiling Chiron in your 12th. So you may have to work through some psychological issues around, that you might need to do some healing. You might have some unconscious programming that you're not even aware of. You have some blind spots that you don't even know. Everybody else can see, but you can't. So if you could heal that, if you could really look deeper and heal those things, you can, you have a lot of positive energy in your career sector. So you can really make progress, but you may have to do some healing first. Let's see. And Mars is trining Pluto. So even though Venus is squaring Pluto, I think you have more positive than negative. Like Venus square Pluto can mean power struggles. But I feel like because Venus is in Libra, you're going to be able to be charming enough to work it through and not fall, not make it get ugly. But Mars in the 5th trine Pluto in the 9th, you're really determined to make a change, to make a difference. If there's some goal you want to achieve, Mars in your 5th house is going to give you the energy to accomplish that. So you're really excited. So if there's a new beginning that comes up this month, you're going to be really passionate about it. You're going to feel like, wow, this is what I really want to do. I'm so excited, whether it's a relationship or a job opportunity or a chance to express yourself in a more creative way. You're going to be on it. So I think it's a good thing. I think you're going to have some career success and love come in this month. Now, the full moon, Mars in the middle of the month on the 16th, Mars moves into Libra. And then it's going to be in your 6th house. So you're going to be really busy by the end of the month, probably because of this new opportunity. The full moon happens in your 11th house, and it's conjunct Neptune, and it opposes the sun in your 5th house. So there's going to be something comes to completion. You might be completing a project by this full moon, by the end of the month, by the 20th. And you're going to be working really hard because Mars is there too. The moon is opposing Mars. So if you're in a new relationship, you're going to have to balance, like, I want to be with this person, but I've got all this responsibility at work. I've got to get all this stuff done first. So you're going to be busy. Saturn, like I said, Saturn. Now Mars, let's see what's happening. Mercury is trine Jupiter. Mercury's in your 6th, trine Jupiter in the 10th. So if you're signing any contracts, it's perfect, but except that do it before Mercury goes retrograde, because it's going to go retrograde at the end of the month. Like the 27th or something like that. And then it'll be retrograde until mid-October, or a good part of October. It's really going to be affecting October more, but Mercury's already in its shadow, so just be careful when you're signing contracts that it doesn't seem too good to be true. Like, read all the fine print. But Mercury in the 6th, you could be very well signing contracts about a new job or a new project. Venus is in your 7th. Venus moves into Scorpio. Well, Venus is in Scorpio. And it's in your 7th house, so it's bringing love. And it's opposing Uranus in your 1st house. So I feel like there could be some unexpected love relationship that develops this month. Out of the blue. You don't see it coming. And it could be very intense. Because earlier we had the Venus square. When Venus squares Pluto, feelings are intense. It's powerful. It's transformative. So you have to watch about not manipulating your lover. Like, if someone really cares about you, or you really care about someone, you could be easily manipulated because you care so much. So just be careful of that, because your feelings are very strong. But there could be some unexpected developments in a relationship at this full moon. Venus is moving toward Uranus. It's not exact yet, but it's close. It's 11 degrees Scorpio, and Uranus is 14, so it's only 3 degrees away. So I wouldn't be surprised if some unexpected development happened in love or a relationship this month. And you may even decide to commit to something. I feel like that would be more like a work project. So I feel like there's two energies here. Now, Mars is also forming a grand trine. Mars is in the 6th, trining Saturn in the 10th, and the North Node in the 2nd. So if you're signing any contract, if a new job opportunity comes up this month, it's going to bring in more money. Your abundance is coming in. Grand trines always bring wealth. And it's in air, so there's going to be a lot of talking, a lot of communicating, sharing of ideas. But it's going to be very successful. It has the potential to be very successful. Just make sure, hopefully you'll sign before the Mercury retrograde, but just make sure you know exactly what's going on and what you're signing up for, because it could be in place for a long time. But I don't want to worry you. Because I think there's positive energy coming up, both in love and work and career. So things are changing. Your life is changing in a big way, and it's bringing more abundance is coming in and more love. And I feel like it's karmic reward. You might even be signing contracts with this. There's some legal thing, so you might be signing a contract. It's like cementing a relationship in some way, and that could be marriage. It could be just committing to a job, signing a contract for so many years or whatever. So just like I said, read the fine print, because we're getting close to the Mercury retrograde. But I don't see anything negative about it. I think it's going to be a good change for you. So I hope this reading was a help to you, Taurus. And if you like the reading, leave a comment. Let me know if it resonated with you. Click on the like button. That helps promote the video. Click on the subscribe button. It helps the channel. If you'd like a private reading, click on the link in the description box. It'll take you to my website, and we can get you on the schedule. In the meantime, I want to say thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for watching. I hope you've been enjoying these videos. If you're new, welcome. And enjoy the abundance that's coming your way and love this month. And I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye.